Hi guys, and welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on Ace Frehley, and he shared his opinion on the other ex-Kiss guitarists. Let's just get into it. This is kind of funny. On May the 28th of 2022 may go down as one of the more surreal moments in Kiss history when three of Kiss former guitarists, Ace Frehley, Vinnie Vincent, and Bruce Kulick, all shared stage together for the first time ever as part of a gathering in the Nashville's called Creatures Fest. To the best of my knowledge, Frehley has never discussed his thoughts and memories of his brief reunion, in which the trio played several Kiss classics together while Vinnie Vincent stood atop a replica of a tank utilized for Kiss tour in support of Creatures of the Night and donned the Egyptian warrior makeup design. The original spaceman performed sans makeup while Kulick sported a headscarf with various ink symbols, which he calls Vinnie Vincent's headscarf. According to Ace, it was really interesting. Very few people believe that all these years I had never met Vinnie Vincent, and it wasn't because I was trying to avoid him or vice versa. However, our paths never crossed. But we got along famously. I didn't realize he was a lot shorter than me. But other than that, he got there and played some nice guitar licks. We jammed together, and it was a fun night. I was there with Vinnie. I think Peter Criss was there, and Bruce Kulick. I'm really good friends with Bruce. Excuse me. It's really funny. I'm friends with all the guys in Kiss. Even Eric Singer is a dear friend of mine, and now I'm friends with Vinnie. I never had a problem with any of these people, but for some reason, Paul had a problem with a lot of them, and Gene. But I'd rather not even talk about those guys since they're retired and their career is winding down while mine is taking off, so that's kind of nice. When asked, would you ever consider doing a full tour with Vinnie and or Bruce as three former Kiss guitarists? He said, I don't particularly see that happening in the future. I kind of like to run my own show and have my own band because, think about it, how many solo albums do I have out? And I also had to do some Kiss favorites when I perform. So it'd be really tough to work with other guitar players who also have songs that they've written. There wouldn't be enough time. It'll be a 3-hour show, and at the age of 72, I don't feel like doing a 3-hour show. I'm much happier being my own boss and working with people that enjoy working with. There's no alcohol allowed backstage, and I surround myself with positive people. Any type of negativity, goodbye. They're vampires. They drain you. I try to drown myself with positive people. If you're getting loaded or you're doing drugs, you're gone. When asked, what do you think of Vinnie's playing? Because he played up 2 Kiss albums. He played on 2 Kiss albums, Creatures of the Night and Lick It Up. He's a good guitar player. Even Paul has said in interviews that Vinnie's a really good songwriter. Never dissected any of his songwriting, but from what I understand, he was a really good songwriter. I think he's a good guitar player. None of us can play exactly the way we did when we were in our 20s because of age catches up with you a little. But you do your best. But Bruce is an excellent musician. He's actually technically a better guitar player than me. I'd be the first to say that. But I have a certain style that I developed over the years that even if it's sloppy, people can always recognize Ace Frehley solos. At least that's what I'm reading when I read comments on YouTube. I get it because I'm a blues-based guitarist, and a lot of times my solos, rather than being fast, I would rather play slower, melodic solo that people can hum. Because if you're playing like 50 notes in a measure, it's pretty hard to hum. I remember when Cream came out with Sunshine of Your Love and Clapton did a really good melodic solo. I think part of his solo he stole from the song Blue Moon. Those are the people I studied growing up as a teenager playing guitar. Studied Clapton, Hendrix, Jimmy Page, big time, and Jeff Beck. Another great guitar player I was lucky to have met in the Ingram Club in Manhattan. Unfortunately, he passed away too recently. Okay. If you notice in any interview Ace ever gives, no matter what question, who the question's about, it always circles back to him. And I did like that he said Bruce Kulick was a better guitar player than he was, which is true, as is Vinnie Vincent, as is Tommy Thayer. And he's right. He's got a sound that nobody's mixed or matched. And when you hear a solo by Ace Frehley, you know it's by Ace Frehley. Good guitarist. Not putting him down. But his ego is so huge. I don't know. And I've heard Bruce Kulick spoke on their little union thing between the three ex-guitar players of Kiss, and he said it was awful. He said, I don't think they had a bass player, but they had a drummer. Peter Criss was not playing drums. And he just said it was awful. Says nobody knew, it wasn't nothing set up for anything, and they just, it was a jam session more or less. They just didn't. He said it was awful. So Ace may not be remembering it right, but I mean, 72 years old. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic TV facts and trivia. You guys check that out. Please subscribe here if you like what you're seeing, and please like this video if you like what you're seeing or what you're hearing. I know you ain't gonna like this too much, this face, but have a great day, guys. God bless. Praying for you.